I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing, how I got up, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I live it ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did you let it go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we call her the rhythm, she.
I'll kill myself.
Well, days like these is why you have retractable roofs, and we've got an open one on a gorgeous after.
Now what the hell happened? You lagged out? That nigga don't lag out right at the eye.
What time we playing tonight?
Yo.
So you COVID free then?
Yes, COVID. I'm COVID free.
Back to the basics.
Back to the basics.
How's that QB?
I'm ready to play my Madden league, my Madden game.
How that QB3 work out?
Oh, I'm QB1, brother.
How far?
For the next couple weeks.
No names.
No pick. Bro, the teams, you picked the fucking Jets.
Normally the Texas heat and humidity mean the roof stays closed, but not today as the sun is out here at NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. 25-yard line.
Polo, did you put my 2 X Factors on? Nigga, I told you in the party, Jalen Hurts and Darius Slay.
Carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that.
Yeah, you
so
did.
when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Flush to his right. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Minshew. Escaping the pressure right. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. And Cook getting the call there on 1st down as he works his way forward for a nice gain of 5.
Vernon Hargraves on the
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw it. Minshew. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Will be U.S., West, and East.
They'll run with Cook. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively,
now it's funny as shit. You said because you lost.
For the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They try again with Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown,
Dalvin Cook. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Is this a normal to start trade back to normal to start trade?
Successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
And we're just doing 1, right? We're not doing 2.
5-yard line.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna vote for Johnny.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10.
I mean, Ryan has the Bengals, and I just did him so nasty.
First carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, I forgot how this nigga Shane play. He like to throw the ball as soon as he snapped it type shit.
Up there in the middle of the line, a lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Watson off play action.
He was out there trying to throw the Tyler Boyd and shit.
Across the 35. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional.
Oh, he's smart. He's smart. That was ready to get picked.
For buying time and extending the play. But you know,
why the fuck does QB contain never work for me, bro?
Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've taken care of that early.
Coleman again.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Six nothing our score after 1.
With the score, Vikings 6, Texans nothing.
Now Watson. Screenplay, Johnson. Johnson, oh, it's poke free. Football's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And partner, I know
ain't no way he just mossed that nigga like that.
General, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
That's a pick.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run with a former All-Pro. This is David Johnson. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line.
Brought down at the
and the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Third and long, it's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. He's got a man, complete. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Off of play action, it's Watson. Flushed out
Marquise Goodwin to the crib.
Deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Rico Gafford, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some time.
Oh, wow.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On the carry, it's Cook. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. J.J. Watt in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. On the return comes Cobb. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Take off, Miles.
When you score
Don't get hurt, Miles.
It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to
Mr.
fix
Sanders
things
to the
there.
crib.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Faking the give. Now Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Watson on first down. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Watson's throw here taken in by Cooks. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Catch there by Brandon Cooks. It's hard to believe that he's on his 4th team in 5 years, because he's produced everywhere that he's been. Houston hoping to see the Brandon Cooks that they saw in New Orleans, in New England, and in Los Angeles. 2019, though, was his first year under 1,000 yards since 2014. He's looking for a bounce back.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and goal at the 5.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Again, we'll see the pistol here. It's Coleman here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans will extend their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
At the 25-yard line, the Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And past the 40 before he's out.
Motherfucking Marquise Goodwin.
Right off the bat and a first down.
After Drew Moore looking
As
at
the
him.
tight end position continues to grow and
Oh
improve.
my God. Yo, you just be. I got a feeling you just got packs in your head. You just be waiting for a nigga to say some shit just so you can say it. That shit was funny as shit, bro. I know you're gonna be mad as shit about that, because this nigga Marquise Goodwin is fucking him up.
Expect that trend to continue in 2020.
Come on.
Into a double team and it's
After that,
intercepted.
when I put it on,
It's off at the 36.
Put that
And
speed
they
on.
take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would
Man, bomb on
anticipate
this
the
nigga. Oh
defense
my
making
God.
some changes, but I
Oh
wouldn't
my
necessarily just
God.
absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so
Ooh,
well throwing the
they
ball.
hated on
I
me
wouldn't change it
hard.
up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
There's a good catch by David Johnson. Good enough for a first down. And remember, come out of the University of Northern Iowa, he had played receiver his first couple of years in college before shifting to running back. Used to seeing the ball in the air. And when he's on his game, he's an excellent pass receiver.
He'll buy some time right. He's letting this one go for Fuller.
They would not let him
Incomplete.
hit
2 seconds left. Will Fuller was the intended target. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
Let's go, man. Let's fucking go. Yo, you keep trying this phony ass delayed fade bullshit. I'm on it. I'm letting them throw the shit. I'm letting them throw the shit, and I'm just cracking the shit out of them. Fumbling.
His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Damn. I got a safety in the end zone. I mean, I'm fucking grounded in the end zone.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
Let's do it. I said let's do it,
intercepted for the third time. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson sliding out of the pocket.
I play that for you.
And got his man. It's caught.
Quit, bro. Quit while you're playing, bro.
Rico Gafford with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Texans 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's it?
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll have this past the 30.
Come on, man coverage. How's he still
extra
getting...
effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down, Vikings.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
No more pause.
They run it again with Cook. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
On down.
Watson, off play action, escaping the pressure right.
And
that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now Watson, off the play fake, eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
He can't fuck with Marquise Goodwin over here.
On first down, Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Off play action. Watson rolling, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Sometimes I wonder, partner, what it would be like to just do a bar graph for all the players in the NFL to see where they came from in college to where they are in the NFL. And Danielle Hunter, a guy with less than 10 sacks in his college career at LSU.
And this is going to be intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it.
Intercepted by the Vikings. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. On 2nd down, Minshew.
Safety. J.J. Watt with a big safety.
Backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Back now in Houston. Good start.
Don't quit now. Don't quit now.
As they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Made my man quit, yo.
At the 30-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh, they do
This
it.
is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's Watson.
Okay.
They'll try and set up the screen.
Get
It's
it now, baby.
complete.
Beat the
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans add on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, it's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Connor,
Huh.
what's good with the deal they later?
Did you download it? Ooh, the Titans got Bud Dupree.
I swear, Connor, you be asking some tough questions. You already know, bro.
Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. Hey, let's get that home.
Minshew, 1st and 10.
I don't think he's gonna be there. I don't think he's there now. I think he's only on a 1 year.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
First and goal.
A big-time play for the Texans. 52 yards. And he's going to go down.
I'm just saying,
just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Right. I'm just saying, 2 out of 5 is good.
Undrafted in 2015, continuing to prove his NFL worth with a sack.
You don't got that little scanner where you can see inside of it without opening up?
Okay.
Yeah. Because how am I going to bring that with me on the plane?
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Jalen Hurts played like a true X Factor out there.
So when the fuck is Jalen Hurts?
Are we doing player of the week upgrades, Polo?
Oh,
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. My goodness, it'll be a disastrous loss on the play, and that'll make it third and goal.
Man, cut on, man. Cut down.
From the gun, here's Watson.
I say cut on, man.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
I might not make the playoffs this year.
Look at this. This is a good one. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over at their own 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
I was shooting.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On second down, it's Cook. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Brings up fourth down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. On fourth down, Minshew. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Now Minshew on first and 10. Smith catches left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
That Doug, I'll probably come back and get him if he's not going right.
Dan Bailey to kick off.
I'm still trying to see how he can run that.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That's a fuck.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
No, I'm talking
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
That's Chihuahua, yes.
Throwing now, Watson.
Johnny Ngakwe went to the Raiders.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
We traded for him. He was on the last year of his contract.
To the right on 2nd and 5.
Basically, he played 8 games and just got the fuck up out of there.
Watson off play action. Flushed out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Off of play action, it's Watson letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the Vikings.
Here the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's got room. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Houston, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars.
The last time I saw him, he said he was going to
Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
So I told him, bro, because we smoked 2 blunts on the way. You know what I'm saying? I told him stay at his Flower House for the night, bro. That track. Yo, where you at? Passing through Charlotte. Oh, you just left your Flower House? Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you don't just drive home in the morning, yo. Hey, yeah. 5-hour energy. Alright, let me know when you at least get the mistake. Dummy said 3 o'clock. Dummy, man, this nigga had 3 blunts. Told you I was doing one morning.
Atwood.